Today, we're going to be walking through the client interview of the cost approach. What you'll see in front of you is the introduction screen that your client will see when they log in to do the interview, or that you will see. The interface is the same regardless of who's doing it. You'll notice the steps are laid out here for you or your client. And to start the process, let's click this button that says Ready, let's get started. To start with this interview for Michael Scott, we're going to first specify the state that he lives in, Pennsylvania, and the county that he lives in, Lackawanna County. Now, keep in mind that the county and state that we select are going to be where his business headquarters are located in. So even if he sells or travels to other states for business, we're going to select where his business is headquartered for the state and county. We'll then jump to the next step where we'll specify the number of hours he is working within his business every week. Now, even though Michael Scott is a workaholic and works more than 40 hours per week, we're going to slide it to the top here where it says 40 plus. IRS mandates that full-time means 40 hours per week, and even though your clients may work more than 40 hours, this is the maximum that will go. The next two steps, we'll be specifying tasks. Step 4 is standard tasks. Step 5 is business tasks. The difference between these tasks are that standard tasks are what general business owners do day to day to operate their business. A business task is usually specific to what the client does for their business. For example, a real estate agent's business task is going to be selling real estate. Now for the standard tasks, we'll go through each of these categories on the left, and we will find different things that Michael Scott does within his business. He cleans it up around the office every day or a little bit, so we'll mark him as a janitor or custodian. We'll then jump down to the administrative category. He does a little bit of customer service, so we'll mark that here. From there, we'll go through each different category and select what he does day to day. Sales representative is a good definition for him. And after we've gone through each of these categories and have found all of the tasks that he does for his day-to-day operation, we'll click Done, Next Step. We'll now specify the different things that he does within his business. One thing that Michael Scott does, he is purchasing his goods from a wholesaler. So we'll go ahead and specify that he is a wholesale buyer. And you'll see if I hover over each of these that I get a job description. Now, while your client's actual job title may not be located within our database, what matters is that the description for the title encompasses what he is doing day to day. Focus on the description, not on the title. Once we've selected the option of wholesale buyer, we can either find another option that he does, or we'll jump to the next step of time by category. I'll be covering the last 3 steps of this process in our next video. Thanks everybody for joining today, and remember, in a world where you can be anything, be reasonable.